Well, hello, and welcome on back. For some more Tiny Rogues. Now, I'm going to click on Doppelganger, and honestly, see what the perk is. It's Pyro. You know what? The curse is broken. I don't feel like playing Pyro. So, Pyro's not bad, but they are very, very, very much locked into dealing fire damage. Oh wait, no, he has a rework, I forgot. Weapons that don't naturally deal fire damage are infused with fire. So he always does. Weapons that inherently deal fire damage deal 100% more burn damage. Still wants fire-based weapons, which is not bad, honestly. And I can only wonder what the enhanced version of that is, but we're not going to do that. No, we're going to do something else. I am going to play the Wizard. Because the Wizard's new, and I like the Wizard. The Wizard's fun. The Wizard also is a mage man who has many stars and a lot of intelligence. No health, though. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We are going to give him... Don't want to take the mana elixir? Yeah, so this is a permanent version of the Mana Star potion that you could just start with. This makes mage builds... let's just call it a little easier, honestly. So, yeah. Don your wizard robe and wizard hat. Before we go in, drink potion. Potion's permanent effect on. Okay, wizard boy. More damage for every maximum mana star he has. Less mana generation, depending on either his strength or dex, depending on which one's the best. +1 intelligence proficiency for any weapon that is below B or lower. So, as far as I can tell, Oak Staff is supposed to be... Actually, what happens if I have no weapon? Oh, right, he could punch things, I forgot. But, it's supposed to be a B, so it's at an A now, which is good. Has a hat that gives him 1 extra star. And he shoots lasers. What's not to love? Alright, get that key, please. So, for the wizard, you want either dex or strength on the side of all of your intelligence, because let's be honest, if you're still going to pump this guy full of intelligence, he's going to have the biggest, fattest brain possible. Because more int is more crit. On top of that, also just having more int is more damage. And more int is also more stars, which is also more damage. Really? A floor 1 shot? No, that's okay. Not overly worth it. Yeah, I'm sitting here, and I'm wondering. We want to just go strength? Yeah, we're gonna go strength, not dex. Yeah, it's more or less what I was trying to think. Is, do I want to do one or the other? And it's just, you know, that gave me the moment to think. We're gonna go strength build. Strength and intelligence. He's gonna be a buff wizard. Dice. What did I get? Another reroll dice is good. 2 gold dice is okay, but it's only really gonna matter if we're gonna go to shops a lot. Ooh. I see that secret room. Oh, that's a little early. X of Despair. So this is a unique item. Well, they're all unique, technically. But the way that this one works is it has no scaling. However, it gets plus 1,000 bonus damage per equipped item. This thing gonna hurt. 1,900. Yeah, this is gonna just... We're gonna steamroll the beginning of the game with this. And it's gonna be funny. Now, what potions... Or what effects am I looking for? Do I want to take Vitality? No. We're gonna take Mage Blood early and just see what we get. Go another hat? Not really. Be afraid when the wizard refuses to use his magic. Destruction. Oh, goodness. I've never had this axe like this early. This is so silly. Ooh, plus 50% attack speed, you say. That's also more damage, by the way, because that's another item equipped. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I don't think we're even going to use magic at this point. He's too strong already. Goodness gracious. I'm still going to go for, Oh, no, I want the intelligence. I can get potions later. I don't even want another weapon. You know what? Screw it. Yeah. Destruction. I don't like either of these. Oh, I don't want to spend my key to go to a freaking arcade. Screw it, fine. I don't want to go to the blood chest either. Nah, I don't have to be spending my money on this, but every once in a while you get a little lucky. Yeah. Free level up shard. Also the life hunt scythe? Sure. And the katana. Okay, you know what I said about luck. And the key. You know what? I appreciate the key. There's no reason to blow those up. They don't give anything. I tried it before. It doesn't work. Potion time. Oh, it's the worst possible potion. Thanks, Inferno Potion. I'll take the random dice instead. Gosh, it's just one shot and everything. It's great. I don't want dex. Screw it. But dex is attack speed. Yeah, it's okay. I have a feeling we're gonna be okay. Call it a hunch. Ooh. Oh, it's Death Defy. Useless. I'm honestly gonna go to the pawn shop and sell off the katana and life hunt because I don't like these. Also, you can have the oak staff. It's fine. There you go. I'll take the heart. I might have damage, but I know myself well enough. I need to kill things fast. And that, if I don't, I need health to survive. So, yeah. Beautiful. This is a very unorthodox build. But it's cracking me up, to be honest. Oh, kill him. Destroy them. Just throw the axes. It's got infinite piercing, so I can just kill all little mooks behind them as they go by. There we go. No dex. Now, this isn't really going to scale all that well into late game because, look, like 5,000 damage is great, but what about 10,000 damage? As we saw with like our last run there. So, we'll probably stop using this axe at some point. Ooh, Rage. You know, I'm taking Rage. Rage is just attack speed up. Every time I hit, more attack speed. Which means more axes, which means more damage. I'm taking Intelligence still. Destruction. Well, alright, so what are we doing now? Honestly, the game's playing itself. I have nothing to say about it. So instead, gosh, what else am I gonna even talk about? I like Magic the Gathering. It's nice. It's a fun game. I don't play it with people because I'm a salty little jerk who doesn't know how to keep his emotions in check. Not exactly, but I don't play the game very well. Like I'm very much the individual who's just like, ooh, shiny, and wants to put that in my deck, and then, ooh, shiny. And the thing is when I run up against people who are running real decks, and I'm just like, oh, well, you know, it's fun, I guess. I'm glad you got to play the game. So, it's not the greatest of times, mostly for my own fault. But I love Magic. It's fun. It's great. I love seeing all the really silly and random things you can do with it. That's Moonshine Greatsword. I might take that. I'm gonna hold on to this at least. I'm not gonna use it yet, because I think Axe of Despair is still beating it out. Yeah, it is. But yeah, so as I'm recording this, March of the Machines, the newer set's coming out, and I'm looking at that, and I love the idea of these battle cards. Because those of you who don't know how Magic works, I'm sorry, I'm not going to explain it to you. It's the worst way to put that, but I really cannot stress how much I'd have to go in depth about how Magic works. But essentially, these battle cards are really, really cool because they put a new spin on what you can do and what you can force your opponents to do, more or less. Specifically for multiplayer games. So essentially, when you cast it, you get the immediate effect that's on the card. Give me 1 second. I have to take my nasal spray every once in a while because, yeah, fun stuff. But you cast it and get an immediate effect. And then, afterward, you basically look at any of your opponents. And you say, hey, hold on to this for me. And it becomes an object that they have to then protect. Because any other player can now choose to decide to just, attack it and destroy it. And if they do manage to do this, I don't like any of these. Give me the heals. I'll take those. If they manage to destroy it, the card flips into a permanent, well, not permanent effect really, but it gives them a card to use on their side of the field. So, in my absolutely crazed mind, I love the fact that I can essentially make an enemy a target that then everyone looks at and goes, ooh, I want that. And they stop looking at me, and I find that absolutely hilarious. And I want that so very much. So I'm a little excited for the Marks of the Machine set. The rest of the set is cool enough. Like, there's a lot of very specific combos with plus counter nonsense and a couple of other really cool cards. I mean, I'm also a huge fan of the Phyrexians, so I have been, because a little bit of history for me is I got in right at New Phyrexia. Really, like, 18 years ago? Quick Google. How long ago was that set again? Hello? MTG New Phyrexia. Release date? No, that's all will be one. No. When did New Phyrexia come out? There we go. 2011. It is now 2023. That was, okay, it's not as long ago as I honestly thought. Okay, that's okay now. It's, what, 12 years ago? I'll actually snippet that onto the video itself. So hopefully future me remembers to do that. Future me. Looking at you. Nice. All right, so yeah, 12 years ago is roughly when I got right into Magic. I had, like, a couple cards before that, where my dad had bought me like a couple things. I think, actually, now I think about it, I think back, there's more to the story, because one of the first few things he ever got me was, well, first off, it was like a not a playtest set, but it was like a dual deck set where it basically tried to explain the game to 2 players, more or less. And beyond that, he also got me what was called, the set was called Darksteel, and it was the actual first original Maraudon set, and New Phyrexia is on Maraudon. So it's only fitting, of course, that it's only fitting that I then get officially into it when they go back to Maraudon. And I didn't know any better. It just worked out that way, and it was hilarious. Karma and all that nonsense. And now we're back again, and I'm loving it. It's great. Everyone else is a little unhappy, but I love it. It's wonderful. Phyrexia will always have like a soft spot in my heart. It's also equally very, very upsetting that they're basically burning through it as fast as possible, being like, all right, guys, here's the big villains. Oh, they're dead already in the same set. Whoa. It's just like, all right, well, so much for that, I guess. Bygone are the days where we have a villain actually live a while. Giant Slayer. Bonus damage versus bosses. Again, if I didn't have Axe of Despair, this would be something else. Sorry, I'm not allowed to talk about the game. The game is unimportant. You can sit there and think about what you've done. I have permanent potion effects. Look at all that. Do we have everything but the move speed potion? We do. But yeah, I love Magic, and whenever anyone says that, what's your favorite color? If I had to think about it really hard at this point in my life, white, red, black. Yeah, it's mostly like white reds, white black, red. Well, red black I'm not as big of a fan of, but okay, maybe white is technically my favorite color, but I don't like running mono white just because of how much they've made mono white really, really, really trash. In the fact that most unique mechanics to white are now just not white's own thing anymore, and it feels bad, and it makes me sad on the inside. So you really have to splice if you're going to do white decks. I don't need more weapons. But yeah, that's what I would say. I like white-black, I like white-red, I really like running white-red-black. It's a lot of fun. I do a couple other specific strategies out of that every once in a while. I have a absolutely my favorite wonderful little deck is a white green black humans deck where it's just basically sacrificing as many humans as possible to do really dumb stuff. And it cracks me up. And of course I have the niche where I've got demons and angels in it. It makes no sense. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I love theming my decks more than I do actually making good decks. And read into that. That's exactly why I lose a lot. Because I usually play around that rather than doing the smart thing. So, I know I'm not going to stick with Acts of Despair forever, and I don't think plussing it does anything. Because it has no scaling, so there's no point in that. What potion are you selling? Luck potion, don't need that. Do I want dice? I guess I want dice. Neat. I have more than enough dice for the rest of the game. In fact, what are my perks right now? Yeah, we'll hold on to that. We'll save the rest of our money. Before I get tipsy. But yeah, I'm also sitting here just like, man, I love Magic, and I keep saying that, but like, I also don't know how to talk about Magic without knowing people know about Magic, and I feel really bad about like getting into in-depth stuff without being like, so you know exactly what I mean. Because otherwise it just feels, not rude, I suppose? How does this work? Reroll instead. Trumpet! Deals 50% more damage at 4 rage. I've not seen the trumpet yet! I'm not taking it though. Crop Scythe. I was said the Chop Scythe. Wait, Bard Hat? What hat do I have? I'm taking Bard Hat. Give me that. Fancy hat. But yeah, it's just like, I'm always like in a mindset where like, I don't want to sit and try to talk about something that people have no idea what I'm talking about. Which is probably going to be something I'm really going to be struggling with, you know, with making videos, and I need to just talk about things I like, so I'm just going to have to take this in stride and just do that. Increase dots. No. But I guess it's the other thing, like, I'm not very in-depth into Magic either, so it's not like I have massive, you know, dialogues to have about it. I just like the game, and I think it's really fun. No, I guess if I wanted to talk about something else, I can always talk about Destiny. Oh, that is a game that is so... It really depends on who you're asking about it. Oh, the community in Destiny is something else. They are the most, like, opposite ends of nonsense about their own game. What is this? When you defy death, you gain 50% more... Nah, I don't care about defying death. Arcane Potency is a bad idea. Hold on, I'm actually looking at perks real fast. Do I want to go Resolute? No. Ruthless. Every 5th hit is... Yeah, every 5th hit's double damage is pretty good. But the Destiny community, my gosh. You either absolutely adore and protect the game no matter what, or you think it's the devil spawn itself. And I think it's really sad, because honestly, I'm sitting in the middle just going, man, this game's kind of fun. I like it. And that's my genuine soapbox on that. I love Destiny. It's a really fun game. It's the one time that the Dragon Scale Greaves would be good, and I don't want it. What does Walking Stick do again? Each stack of Tipsy also gives attack speed. Ooh! That could be worth it. Blood Focus when upon clearing a boss. Lose Blood Focus upon taking damage. Nah. Plus 1 key found. Nah. I actually will take this Walking Stick. Give me this. So we're encouraged to get tipsy stacks, which means I want more active health. Wow, I just almost walked into that several times. But yeah, if you ever wonder, like, what's Destiny like? It's fun, honestly. It's just a lot of fun. Don't let people talk up a big game about how, like, you know, like, oh, well, they're, you know, microtransactions and yada yada. The only microtransactions that exist in the game are cosmetics, so get over yourself. Oh, well, it's $100 a year to play it. Nobody's making you spend $100 on the game. The DLCs are $60. It's only $100 if you want to get all the extra content that nobody's forcing you to get. Oh, hey. On inventory, your health flasks recover plus 1 heart. Cool. Not the most efficient, but I'll take it. Why not? But yeah, there's a lot of misinformation that goes around, and me sitting here as someone who has played the game, let me just tell you, you don't even need to buy any of the DLC. Is the DLC great? My opinion, as someone who's played it, yes, it is pretty great. I think the developers, I think Bungie deserves a little bit of extra money. I think they do a very good job on what they work on. But do you need to? No. No, you don't at all. You can play that game free to play. I actually have... I know someone who did that for a very, very long time, and they have only just recently started buying the DLC. And even to them, it was their favorite game, even as free-to-play. So, take that. Granted, you can't do everything without the DLC, but, like, you know, take it as it is. It's still a very, very fun game. I'm taking damage because I'm dumb. Drink a potion. Neat. But I always hate to see that about, you know, certain communities that are just like, oh, microtransactions, oh, DLC. It's just like, what did you think video games was beforehand? Like, did y'all just forget? Did you forget that, like, DLC was, like, a big thing for, like, almost 20 years now? Mostly on PC? Like, Diablo 2, Warcraft 3, brain farts on the rest of that. I mean, Civilizations, I didn't play a lot of, like, older PC games, I'll be honest. I'm primarily, like, I'm a PC gamer now, and I have been for a very long time, but I didn't play, like, a lot of the really, really, really old ones. I say really old ones, you know what I mean, like, yeah, turned to the, like, 2000s, essentially. Ooh, attack speed up. You know what? I will take that, because I'm not using this, I'm not using the wizard cloak. And attack speed's nice. But it's like, DLC's been a thing for a very, very long time. It's been the very same concept. It's just like, you need to play you need the DLC to use certain features of the game, especially things that have, like, multiplayer features. Hey, you want to play with your friend that had, was it Frozen Throne? The DLC for Warcraft 3? I can't remember now. We're just like, hey, you want to play with those features online? Yeah, you have to have the DLC. Big whoop. That was okay. I know people back then were a little contentious about it too, but it's just like, this has been a thing for, like, 2 decades now, and I'm very confused as to why people are so up in arms about it now, when it's been a very, very common practice. Like, granted, yes, there are some companies that definitely are worth the hate that get thrown at them. But for the average part, like, come on, man. Some games are worth it. Never mind, again, go back to the fact, talking about Destiny. Destiny is a free-to-play game. You don't even have to buy it. You don't have to spend a dime on the game. So go figure, the DLC requires a bit of money. The base game itself is completely free. Whoa. Who would have thunk? It's not like you're buying, like, it's not buy to win either. Like, that's the other funny part. There are some people who completely dunked on the game without ever having done anything with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm going on too long about that now. When I started getting certain dialogues like that, I definitely can rant forever, as my wife would definitely agree to. But yeah, I digress. Game's great. I swear by Destiny. It's great. I also think all Hunter mains are stinky. Stinky dumb butts, says the Titan main. Hey, Mjolnir. Neat. Cool. Active Despair still. Says also this Titan main who actually did make a hunter recently just to, finally experience the disparity between classes. Holy crap. Y'all hunters have had it, like, super easy for, like, forever. I don't know what y'all are complaining about. I'm throwing shade. Come on, man. Like, I don't understand why it's the hunter mains that are, like, the most vocal about how bad the game is, and yet they still have the easiest time playing the game. I'm calling you out. I'm doing it. Gain 5% defense penetration for heart container you have. Oh, this is new. Oh, I like that. 20% defensive penetration if I have that on. I don't think I really need that, but it would help with the Axe of Despair's damage kind of starting to fall off here. How much am I doing, by the way? Oh, this doesn't actually tell me. Oh, that's not good. So it's whatever this is plus 5,000. Okay. Right. Well, let's see if I swap weapons. What do we got? So that's 1,200. That's 1,500. So, yeah, Axe of Despair is still doing the most damage. Bonus damage from Mana Stars. Yeah, I think we're just kind of long gone on that. The ship has sailed. We're doing this instead. So this will allow me to do more damage through defense, which is good. Also, I've not been using my dice at all. I bought all this... Ooh. I bought all this dice. And I just got Excalibur, which is neat. Tipsy, please. Ooh. I don't think I've ever actually really used Excalibur before. Hold on. Switching the conversation. Oh, but it does so little damage! I'm gonna use it for a room at least. Come on, it's Excalibur. Look at this thing. What would win? Legendary sword that requires the the actual King of Avalon to reveal it, or a stupid axe? Who would have thunk it's the axe? So yeah, don't mind my ramblings. Honestly, I'm more or less just trying to get myself into a more relaxed state, I guess would be the way to explain it. Actually hold the dialogue with myself. But we're a very, very long ways away from me actually stringing an entire conversation actually in one video. I mean, what? We've had like 5 different topics in this one alone? Oh, hey, Vitality. I want that actually. So, more health means more tipsy. More tipsy means more damage and more attack speed. So, we're going to be on the lookout for that. Also, high heart. Yeah, as you can tell, the damage is definitely starting to drop off a little bit. But it still is, like, our best option. Oh, he's going to actually go into that, like, ultimate phase attack. Ah! Run away. And pop them. What else? What else can I get people salty over? Called out hunters on Titan. No, wait, what? Called out hunters on Destiny. Talked about how I don't like... Well, I didn't really mention, but I don't... I play Magic casually. I guess that's the best way to put it, but yeah. Talked about how I don't play Magic competitively in any way, shape, or form, but just have fun. What else? What else could I go about? I mean, I did also say I protect DLCs. That's a real quick way to get yourself in hot water these days, I guess. What else? What else? Without, like, getting into, like, serious trouble. I think that the 3.5 edition of Dungeons & Dragons is still the best version of Dungeons & Dragons, and everyone who says otherwise... Yeah, I'm not gonna call them dumb butt. That's just rude. But 3.5 is the best version of Dungeons & Dragons. You can't convince me otherwise. Oh, goodness. I want to take this with me? Yes, take the Strange Orb. Why not? Leave behind the torch. Am I even going to be able to get Tipsy stacks? I'm probably not, aren't I? He says with, like, an infinite number of red orbs, or not, red dice they could be using to find one. So, don't mind me. I'm actually going to this tavern first, and drop, or not tavern, but this pawn shop and drop all my junk off. Oh, wait, it's going to be the last room. I don't think one can spawn in the last room. Oh, well, I'm stupid. Don't worry about it. Here, you can have Excalibur. Look at all that money. Alright, let's experiment. You know what? I'll take booze, though. Please be whiskey for +3. Heck yeah. Alright, we're good. Let's do this. Hello, death. Yeah, look at that. This is probably not our... This is one of our, not as great runs. But it got us here. And I feel like I have to use the axe. I just have to prove a point. I can still do it numbers. Look at this. Yeah, not bad. Got him through one attack phase. Thanks for the hearts. Oh, wait, there's my tipsy stacks. I have 5 tipsy stacks. That's not bad. That's 5. Well, it's 25% damage, 25% attack speed. Overall, not a bad run. Again, also a very unorthodox. Gosh, how many things? Physical, slash, lightning, elemental, cold. It's all scaling into itself. Ugh. Ended up with 40% damage reduction penetration. Or defense penetration is the better way to put that. So yeah, a very, very weird build. And also me just talking about how to piss everybody off on the internet. You're welcome. Well, that's another win under the boat. If you're hoping I'm going to lose some of these runs, I have some very, very bad news for you. I'm halfway decent at this game. Anyways, y'all take care, sleep well, eat well, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves. Really please do be doing that last part. And aside from that, I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.